Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I wanted to just quickly talk about the Dodge Coronet all-weather comfort system. So you can see the actual label on it. Basically, from what I can gather is there's a tube on the top and the bottom of the unit that would funnel the hot oil, I think it was, from the engine to heat this coil up. So then when the fan blows air through here, it heats it up. And my car, when I got it, basically mice had made a huge nest in here and totally ruined the duct. And then on the inside of the car, there are a few pull levers. This one is one that you would pull and it would engage the all-weather heater system. This one engages the fan motor. This one is just a valve to shut off the airflow, and this one just funnels the air up through here. So it's that black unmarked one. I think it was probably replaced is what happened. And it is just a pull lever that would have been attached to this. And then that valve over there would have funneled, yeah, like I say, I think it's hot oil or some sort of fluid through the engine, similar to the radiator system. And so it would funnel out of there, come in through that tube that's still attached. This is the original one that's long since rotted through. And then this one here would output back to the engine. So it would just cycle hot fluid through the radiator in there so that then it would heat it up. Then basically this air fan would just blow air through it and then into this duct. These are the parts from the all-weather comfort system. You have two small bolts, these ones, and two washers that go from underneath. So those ones you have to get underneath the wheel well to loosen them. And then you have two of these securing per one of these. So they were just in the top and the bottom holes for each side, securing the door of the comfort system. And then you have two small flathead screws that secure the panel on the top, on the bottom. Here is the all-weather comfort system completely repainted. I mostly did a bunch of sanding work to remove as much rust as possible. And then I used painter's tape and taped off the Mopar badge. Then I spray painted it all in a semi-gloss black that was heat resistant. And then the radiating coil I also pressure washed out to try and remove as much grime as possible. And from what I could see, it doesn't seem to leak. I'll have to do another update later on if I eventually get it hooked up. So here I'm just going underneath the car. Just thought I'd show. It's a bit hard to see, but here we're under the wheel well now. Front of the car is here. Basically, that bolt right there and that one back there are the two you need to remove if you're gonna take out the all-weather comfort system. So you can see it's just a little bit inset from the main wheel well, a little bit into the engine bay. Mine were completely covered in grime because the underneath here is all muddy, but that pretty much shows. what you need to do if you want to remove this thing. And you'll need a 3/8 socket to get into there. Also, I noticed it was pretty tricky because of its kind of an angle, so I did need an angled bit to even remove that. But that's what it looks like. Also, to get this thing out, basically this bracket and those 2 bolts there are what hold it in. So to get it out, you have to go under the car and remove the 2 bolts that are down there securing it. You can sort of see them poking through. And then you'll also need to take out the fan because it goes into this socket and also holds it in. And so the fan is just removed with those 2 bolts there, and then it pops off. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. And please be sure to check out the other videos on my channel.